Hey bros, what's up? This is Jared from Jared Gaming, and in today's episode we are going to be building a public harbor. This will be a job for at least 1 to 2 people in your guys' city. So I have it laid out on the ground right here, but I'm going to delete these and I am going to relay them down so you guys can have the coordinates. I just laid this down so when I got around to building it, I knew what I wanted it to look like from the outside. So, if you guys are looking at that road, so from here, this top 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, that's where the first starting block will be of this whole build. Then you're going to skip 3 blocks, and on every 4th block, you're going to place a block. So skip 3, and on the 4th block, place a block, skip 3 on the 4th block, until you get to this. I made it 1 block shorter, just because I needed an odd number. So now we're just doing our skip 3, place 1 on the 4 until we get to the other side like that one. So right here. And then just place it in the center. And there we go. It is 1 row shorter than the original plan because I needed, like I said, a half block. But we're just going to extend it for now. See, it's uneven right now. And I like how big it was and how roomy it would have been, but if you guys look at it closer, it's not even. I mean, it is even, and I need an odd number to build a tower, unless I do 2 towers, but I don't want to. I just want to do 1 tower on this design. So, what I'm going to do is I want to move this side back. I don't want to have it on this side, actually, because I want more room on this one. Okay, so I'm going to take the beams to 3 blocks total height. Now I'm going to cap it at the 4th block. So I'm taking the dark wood logs all the way around, capping it at level 4. Now on every column, I am going to... Well, first, pause video here if you guys are not caught up. I'm going to resume forward. I'm going to take this here, out 3, out 4 blocks, over 4, and back technically 4, but doesn't matter. And then we're going to take this to 1 block high. To make a perfect square, take it to 3 blocks high now, each column. Cap at level 4. Go up by another 3 blocks on each column. Cap at level 4. Now we have that done. So right now what we're going to do is on every column, on the first block, you're going to take it to 2 blocks high. And how you guys know is every 3 blocks there's a column. You know, skip 3 on the 4th block, there should be a column. If not, just look over to the side and it should match up, or you guys messed up. So see how they all line up? Now each of them little columns are going to connect by an archway. So I'm just going all the way around so you guys can catch up. So pause the video here if you guys are not caught up, and in a moment I will resume with building. We only have a couple more buildings, by the way, on this series, and then we'll be done with it. So I really hope to actually join some of your guys' worlds and have a bank account on it. But take it to 3 blocks high, delete the 3rd block, move in by 1 block up, take that 1 up, 2 blocks up, yep, there. I'm so far behind, but it doesn't matter. You guys can see what I'm doing and know what I'm pretty much trying to get at. It's in 1, up 2, in 1, up 2, and then turn in 1, up 2, and then you connect. So in 1, up 2, in 1, up 2, in 1, up 2, and just keep doing that all the way around, connecting all the little 2-column high beams together by an archway. All the columns, all the archways should be the same height. If not, then you guys have messed up somewhere along the line. Rewind and make sure you guys are okay. Dang, I'm placing blocks all over the place that aren't supposed to be there. Okay, so now we have all our archways done and they are all connected. Now we're gonna make an archway, a 4 side. Well, let's actually make it 3 blocks high, and we're gonna make another like unit, which is like a square. Then we're gonna take each corner to 2 blocks high and make a 4-way arch. So now take each column to 2 blocks total height, and then connect all of them by an archway. So one more archway to make, and then we are done connecting with them all by an archway. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to make a small square in the center, which is a 3x3 square with leaving a 1 block gap. Take that each corner to 2 blocks high, and then go in 1 block over and up by 2. And then you're going to do the same here by adding 2 blocks high. So we just made our little topper on our tower. Next, what we are going to do is we're going to be outlining the whole bottom floor and top floor by cobblestone. And if you guys are not caught up, please pause the video here. I will resume shortly. Okay, so we are about to continue. Now what you guys are going to do is outline the whole bottom part with cobblestone blocks. Only do it on top of the block that is there, 2 blocks high, and 1 block out of an overhang. But in the corner blocks, we will come back to them and we will add some more detail to them later. Okay, so we are more than 75% of the way done. Just a little bit more to go, and then we will be done. I know it is a little bit time consuming, but if you guys get a couple of your friends to watch the video as we do it, I'm actually going to turn off pop-ups because it is really annoying me, and I feel like it would annoy you guys too if you guys kept on seeing all the friends and fans that pop up and they're all their names. It's getting dark, so after I do this, I will be going to sleep, and I will make it daytime so you guys can see better. Okay, so now we just outlined the whole bottom floor. in a moment I will be skipping to daytime, so if you guys are not caught up, please pause the video here and I will skip to daytime. Okay, so I just skipped the daytime, bros, so you guys can see better. Sorry about me stumbling. Okay, so now we are going to start to outline the roof on the second story, which it would be the tower, or the tower topper, or whatever. So when you're making a tower topper, you don't want to cover the archway that is the very first archway, the 3 by 2, I meant the 3 by 1 by 0 archway, which is the number of gaps, you know, space gaps between it, because that adds color to the roof and that's what makes the roof. So that's a little tip for you guys when you guys make your toppers on your own personal builds. And then the rest of it you want to cover, and that is just because that's just how I like it. You guys really don't have to if you guys don't want to, but I really think it looks weird if you guys don't cover the dark wood like how I am right now. So you're supposed to cover all this right now, and that is what is the topper. It's making the roof pointed at a slight angle going up at each time. I wish I can, like, get a little bit farther reach. So cover all that dark wood up. And then the very, very top of it, we're going to add 1, 2, 3 blocks high. Okay, so we are just flying back so you guys can catch up, like I said. Okay, now what we are going to do is we're going to start to interweave the roof width itself and piece it together. So pause the video every couple of seconds because this part is a little bit tricky and I don't want to move too fast, but I don't want to move too slow because I'm trying to get this done in one video. And then we'll do the interior in the next video. Make sure you guys, if you guys are planning on doing an RPG world, watch the last video I post on the RPG world, which will explain everything on how to do anything and everything between economy crashes, types of governments, how to run things, and things like that, just to make it more fun and smooth. So we are just connecting the roof to this tower now. So we're still connecting the roof. In a moment we're about to start connecting it to the other side and interweaving it again. Okay, so now we only have a little bit more to go. Only a little bit more to go, bros. Forgot to connect this to that beam right here. And one more little line and we are done with the roof. Okay, so we will come back in a moment and do the rest of the roof with stairs and blocks and half slabs later. But for the moment right now, let's just get them out. And you know what, let's just do that. Knock it out of the way. So the stairs are going to go right here. And any corner block will be a cobblestone block. So any block that would be into a corner would be a cobblestone block. And then stairs would be on the straightaways. Except for in the cracks. Like, I'll show you guys in a moment because those are going to be a little bit different. We're going to use half slabs in the cracks. So stairs on the straightaway, and now half slab in the crack. Make sure you don't overlap the half slab because it'll look weird. And half slab on the very top of the roof, like right here. And over here as well. Okay, now we are going to do stairs on the straightaway, turn, stairs on this straightaway, and then half slabs on the top and half slabs in the crack. Make sure you don't forget to lay down half slabs in the cracks. You might have saw that I forgot to lay them down in one area, but if you guys noticed, then yeah, just don't forget. That's the only thing I forget sometimes because I don't know, I just get sidetracked sometimes and I forget stuff. Happens, we're human. YouTubers are the same as everybody else. Like, I think it's kind of weird when everybody joins my party and like they freak out and they say I'm famous, but I don't feel famous. I just do this as a hobby, so like I guess it's just like hardcore fans. But don't forget to lay down half slabs on the top cracks, and that's it for the half slabs. Except we might do them in another spot later on, but I'll tell you guys if we do it because I don't want to seem like a fool. Okay, so now we're going to start to work on the point, which is a lot easier to do. And we're going to place a half slab in the block corner, and then we're going to drag that down. So half slab, and then 2 blocks down of cobblestone blocks in each corner. Stairs, and then, you know, the blocks in the corners. So we're looking good. So stair, 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 block, stair, 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 block. Okay, so we got all that done. Now we're going to do a stair, a side stair, a side stair, frontward stair, side stair, frontward stair. And you're going to keep on repeating that pattern until you make a full and complete circle. Okay, now you can do frontward stairs all the way around, except in the corners we're going to place a half slab. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So now in the corners, place your half slabs. Now we're going to place stairs all the way around this whole little, you know, beam or column or whatever you want to call it, of cobblestone. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get some fence posts, our primary and secondary color, which will be primary red, secondary black, and we're going to make our flag. So you can take the column to 5 blocks high of fence post. Then we're going to make it go all in the same direction to make it uniform. So a square, then do another square, and another square, and then a triangle. And there we go. I was just making sure all the flags are going in the same direction. Okay, so on the very bottom, on the very first floor only, we're going to do a cobblestone outline. So fill in the walls with cobblestone on the very first floor only. Okay, so we're going to place white wool everywhere else. So anywhere from the second story up is all going to be white wool. And I'm going to speed through this just a little bit because it is a little bit tedious and it takes quite a long time. And you guys aren't going to miss anything. I'm just placing white wool into the open areas. So do that right now. Okay, bro, so we just sped through and just pretty much, you know, did all the walls really quick because it's kind of pointless. I told you guys what to do, and right now what we are doing is we are going to be making windows, so just do what I'm doing, and everything will turn out great. If you guys are having any problems, just pause the video every couple of seconds to watch what I am doing and what blocks I'm breaking, and it'll really help. But this one, you're just going to put one block. Then in the holes, you guys are going to place fence posts. And okay, we are done. Now what we are going to do is start working on the tower, so just break one block. Except here we're going to do two. So the very top part is going to be two, but the rest of it is just going to be one block with a window. And then two here. Two on this side. And two on the other side. Okay, so next in a minute we are about to start decorating the building. But first we need to do the bottom windows, which is just like the tower, so we're just going to break the center block and replace it with the fence post. Okay, so right here is going to be the door, so that is right below the tower, if you guys can tell. I just wanted to back up to show you guys. And also pause the video here if you guys are not caught up. Okay, we're going to resume now. So, we're going to do 2, 1, and 1. Then 2, no, 1, 2 at the top, 1 in the middle, and 1 at the bottom, like this. So, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, and then we are going to put torch holders all across the bottom. So all the way around, we're going to do torch holders in the same spot, and also we're going to do the decorations like this. So one, it's supposed to be 1, and then 2, and then 1. And we're going to put torch holders along the bottom here. We didn't do it on the other wall, but we'll go back to it and do it in a minute. Okay, so now this wall is fully decorated almost, which right now it is, but we're going to add a half slab and bring this down by 2 blocks and add a fence post right next to it. So half slab down 2 blocks, half slab over here, oh, not there, right here, down 2 blocks, and then add our fence post in the corners. And right here. Okay, so now we're going to go over to this side, and we're going to do the same thing. So corner half slab, then down by 2 blocks. Then we're going to add decorations to the roof, add our torch holders, and we forgot to still do them on the other side, but we will continue, and we will do it sooner or later. So torch holders, and we got to add one right there. And over here we got to add one. The only thing we got to do now is get some torches and put it in our torch holders. So just go all the way around and place a torch on top of one of the torch holders to light up the building at night. Now we just got to add ours right here. Add this one here. So if you guys didn't notice, they were right below the window, and they are on the level 4 trim, the very first trim. One wall left. And we are good. Now we are about to continue with decorating. Now what we are going to do is we're going to outline each beam 1, 2, 3 blocks high, 1, 2, 3 blocks high, until you get to the trim. Oh, don't overlap the trim, just get to the trim. And then on each top of one of these posts, we are going to put a cobblestone stair facing towards us, or facing towards, I should say away from the building, with the back towards the building, like how we've been doing on the rest of the buildings. So go all the way around the building. Okay, now we're going to add our stairs. Now one block, we're gonna do side, dang it, side, front, side, in the 3 gap between each window on the first floor. So side, front, side, except where here it'll be 2 frontward facing stairs, then side, front, side, side, front, side, and then half slabs in the corners. So do that all the way across, like all the way around the building now. Break this here, place a half slab, go down ocean level, and connect cobblestone right here. Then a half slab. I meant a fence post. Now continue with the stairs on the wall. Okay, now under each stair we're going to be placing a torch holder. And then obviously we're going to put a torch on top of each torch holder after this. Okay, so continue all the way around the whole building. Feel free to pause the video at any point and take a break. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. Now what we are going to do is we're going to start adding buttons. So we're going to need some stone buttons. We're going to start adding them to the tower right here at each connector joint. And the point of the buttons is to make it look like nails, because back then they used really big protruding nails to build stuff and they would stick out of the building, and that's what this is. If I had a smaller button I would use it for it, but this also adds color to the build and it really emphasizes the dark wood, I think, and brings color and to the brings color to the dark wood. I didn't mean to say and. So we're gonna make torch holders here on this side and then put a torch on top of each one. Then we're gonna add 1, and then 1, and then 1. Well, 2. So it's 2, 1, 2. Little bit different from the other ones. So top 2, middle 1, and then bottom 2. And then we're gonna add torch holders all the way down, and then put torches on top. Okay guys, so this is pretty much the end of this video. Join me back next time for starting the dock, finishing the inside, and I will explain a little bit more about this build. I hope you guys like this. Make sure you guys share it on your guys' Facebook or Twitter page. It would really help me out a lot. Make sure you guys drop a like, and if you guys are not subscribed, subscribe. And if you guys have a friend that's not subscribed, tell him to subscribe. Bye guys.